Hello and welcome! This is a tutorial on how to do a loop-de-loop in the Lockheed C-130 Hercules. Okay, go free flight and choose a C-130. Regular takeoff procedures, flaps to takeoff and full thrust. Takeoff speed is around 200 knots. Around 190 knots you pull the nose up, and around 200 knots the plane starts to lift up into the air. 170, 80, 190, pull up, 200. Gear up or else you will explode. Okay, keep a steady climb rate of around 10 degrees pitch angle nose up. Okay, now takeoff flaps. Climb to an altitude of 3,000 feet. Keep full thrust. (3,000 feet), level off. Once you get out to sea and not on top of the mountains, like now, dive, not too steep but steep, around 25 degrees pitch angle nose down. If you dive too steeply, you will crash because you won't have enough time to lift the nose back up once you reach sea level. Well, almost sea level. And once you dive too shallow, you'll be too far out and you won't have enough speed. So around 20 degrees pitch angle nose down. For starters, I think you should hug the ground around 300 meters above the sea level. And for pros, 100 or less feet. It's 200 now. It's 100. 90, 80, 70, 60. Got up to 40 feet down there. Okay, we're executing the loop-de-loop, and then we'll head back to the airport now. Okay, vertical, now we're inverted. Now we're heading back to the airport. You can stay upside down for a bit while you head back to the airport, or you can uninvert the aircraft and then head back to the airport uninverted. Okay, now I'll uninvert the aircraft. Okay, we're uninverted. Now line up with the runway. We're gonna land my way. Just actually a smooth landing with no bouncing at all. Now, no thrust, and set flaps landing. Once you reach below 200 knots, you will have landing gear coming down. 200, landing gear comes down. Landing speed will be 130 knots. Press L and R if you are too fast, and maintain 150 knots. 150. Now, maintain 140 knots. L and R is speed brakes, and when you're on the ground, it's reverse thrust and speed brakes. press and hold it at the same time. Okay, now it's 140 on R, 130 right now. Now a bit of thrust. There we go. We're on the ground now, you see. Now press L and R and circle at the same time. Slow down your aircraft. If you want to, you can taxi and park the Lockheed C-130 Hercules. Or you can just stay on the runway and quit the game. But I'll show you the taxi. I'll do the taxi. Okay, we'll just head over there and park there. Nope, now no landing flaps. You should taxi at around 30 knots. Because it seems like 50 knots. And in Flight Simulator X in real life, you're supposed to taxi at 50 knots. But the 30 knots here, it looks like 15 knots in real life in Flight Simulator X. Yeah. This is 30 knots, otherwise 15 knots in real life in Flight Simulator X, which I have on PC. Okay, now slow down once you get to the parking space, or you have to turn to the parking space or turn on the taxiway. Now you can stop at your parking space. I've chosen this parking place as a parking space. Okay, I hope you had a good flight, and hope this tutorial helped you to go vertical and do a half loop-de-loop in the C-130 Hercules. And you should know how to land without bouncing the Lockheed C-130 Hercules right now. Okay, so this is Baldolera signing off. I really hoped you had a good flight.